Hi everyone, welcome to lesson 3 of our Power BI crash course. Now that we have extracted and cleaned our data, it's time to structure it using data modeling. Remember, a well data model improves performance, enhances reports accuracy, and also enable powerful relationship between tables. If this is your first time in this channel, kindly click this subscribe button to subscribe to my channel, and if you want the first two video on Power BI crash course, click the video link in the video description to check to learn the first video, the first lesson, and the second lesson, which is extraction and also uh, transfer data transformation in Power Query Editor. Now in this we'll be talking about data modeling. And what is data modeling? Data modeling in Power BI is the process of organizing data table and defining relationship to enable meaningful analysis. Instead of working with flat table, we can structure our data using star schema to improve efficiency. So the benefits of data modeling are better performance. So that means we optimize queries and also faster calculation, accurate reporting, and also scalability and flexibility. To understand data or relationship, data clear what's it called data modeling and creating relationship in Power BI, we have to go into data modeling. So you to go into data modeling, first this is our report view and this is our data view. Data view is where you can view your table. You can view your table here. You can see I can view my table in this, and also if you click this you can also view your table. And the other one is, the last one is model view. This is where you create relationship when you have two or more data table. This is where you create relationship. So by default, data Power BI automatically creates one to many relationship within table. So here now, to this auditors and quality data, Power BI has already created one to many relationship. This is one to many. This star means many. This is one. So that means is create is it detects another auditor here, and here too it detail employee master, it detail another, what's it called, it details relationship between this. That's one to many. Here is one to many too. So now these two table, this employee master and also a auditor, they are core dimension table in Power BI. When you are creating data, creating relationship, this is the dimension table, and the fact table are where you actually connect your data to other table. This is the fact table. The quality table is the fact table. So let's assume Power BI did not create relationship. Let me delete this relationship. To delete relationship, just click on the line and then you see delete, then delete this. I've deleted that one, then I've deleted this now. So now for the basic data modeling, which I'll be discussing here in this particular tutorial. So let's assume this Power BI did not detect this relationship. How do we do? So what we do is we want to connect this to this fact table. I want to collect this employee master to this quality data. How do I connect this together? All I need to do is to look for the common things between them. So if you check this now, you see that we have employee auditor ID, and then we have another employee auditor IB. All I need to do is I'm going to be clicking this down and then drag it to this place. Once I drag it, it will create relationship. If you check this relationship now, you will see that it's highlighted auditor ID in both table. You see that it's highlighted auditor ID in both table. That means it has created one to many relationship with this. So if I did the same thing here, I'm going to be looking for another date, another thing that is common between these two tables, so, and which is the employee ID. We have employee ID here, we have employee ID here. So you can see now that it has created a one-to-many relationship between the employee master and quality data, and also between the auditor and quality data. So now this is called one-to-many relationship. This is called one-to-many relationship. So Power BI connects table based on relationship. There are three main types of relationship. We have many to one-to-many. We have many to many, which is used both when both table contain duplicate. Then we have one-to-many, which is rare, used for linking unique table. So now if I want to click on managing relationship, maybe I want to go to manage, I want to check, or I want to check this relationship. So I can actually edit this. Right click here, or you click on manage relationship here in this home tab. You click on manage relationship, and it will take us to the window type. So now you can see now that it has already, you can see that it has already, what's it called, I click on the first table. You see now that it's give me this, or it's analyzed the type of relationship between them, which is the many to one relationship. So you see now that we have many to one, we have one to many, and we have two one to one, we have one to many, we have many to many. Yes, there are four relationship, but to many to one and one to many, they are actually the same thing. So it works in the same way. So now, and then we have cross, or we have the what's it called, the cardinality, whether it is single or it is, what's it called, that this is the cardinality. Then the cross filter direction, whether it's single or both. So now this is just the simple way of actually creating a relationship between two or more table in Power BI. So now, best practice for data modeling is use that schema for better performance. Then avoid using many to many relationship unless it's necessary. Now that we've built our data model, it's time to, now that we've built our data model, in the next lesson we'll explore how to create analysis in, to create simple analysis, basic analysis in Power BI. So stay tuned in this channel so that you will not miss any content. If you found this lesson helpful, hit the like button and drop a comment below. If this is very helpful for you, kindly like the video, share, comment. Most importantly, subscribe to my channel so that you will not miss any update in the next tutorial. Bye.